After a devastating collision, Walter decided that it was best for him if he stepped down from his role as the airport CEO. It was crazy to him how far it's came, but at the end of the day, it just wasn't for him. So Walter decided that it was time for the next step. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are on a fantastic day today. And today we have the March 2020 Storyline Airport update for you guys. Hopefully you guys are excited for today's video. If you guys are, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you never miss out on any aviation content to come. And as you guys are probably wondering what's going on, if you guys did not see the last episode, I highly recommend you guys go do that first, even though it's okay if you haven't, I'll make it work for you guys. But pretty much what happened is the airport CEO, Walter Stone, pretty much what happened was there was a devastating collision about right there last time, and after some thought in the last cutscenes, he has decided to step down from the role. And you guys are probably wondering what's going on in the thumbnail, and I'm going to explain that to you guys real quick. So pretty much what's going on is we're going to be following Walter with what he's doing. So I'm just going to say in advance, before you guys start freaking out in the next episode, that this is going to be the final airport update on this layout template, whatever you want to call it. This actual airport, this will be the final time it will cease to have an update, as next time we'll have something completely new. So understand that this is for the best, guys, and this will remain the same series. I'll talk about more towards the end, but yeah, you guys probably want to see the final airport update on this layout, so we will get started with it. Through some of my favorite things. Hopefully you guys like the balloons and everything, but let's get into it. American Airlines Boeing 777-300ER. He's taxiing in from London Heathrow, and he's going to be heading out to Dallas Fort Worth later. Here we have a new model, Sun Country Airlines Boeing 737-800, arriving in from Minneapolis, St. Paul, and he's going to be flying a charter out to Bullock City. Air Canada Express CRJ 705 heading out to Vancouver. American Eagle Emerald 175 heading out to Tallahassee after arrival from Pensacola. Let's go over this cargo section real quick. So glad to have this model too. It's really going to help out the airports, and you guys will see mainly in the other airports, but that's its first update. So UPS 767-300 freighter heading out to Louisville after arrival from Ontario. UPS Airbus E300 by Aero Classics. I did a review on this plane, so if you want to see it, I'll leave it up here in the end card. Anyways, heading out to, let's go with Las Vegas after all from Chicago Roxford. FedEx Boeing 757 freighter heading out to what am I forgetting? Memphis after arrival from Houston. Let's do some low-cost stuff. Here we have a Frontier Airbus E320neo. This is Wilbur Whitetail heading out to, let's go with Las Vegas after arrival from Newark. Then we have the lineup right here. We have Flower the Hummingbird heading out to Los Angeles after arrival from Boston. We have Max DeLynn heading out to Houston, or Las Vegas. Why am I saying all these different places? My bad. How about Denver after arrival from Orlando? Colorado Bighorn Sheep's going to go out to Chicago O'Hare after arrival from Dallas Fort Worth. And that's Georgia the Painted Bunny heading out to Tulsa after arrival from Oklahoma City. Allegiant Airbus E319 heading out to St. Petersburg after arrival from Orlando Sanford. Look at that lineup though, my goodness. Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Triple Crown 1 paint scheme heading out to Denver after arrival from Houston. Sorry about the skate, I'll just prop it. We have Maryland 1 heading out to Baltimore after arrival from Ronald Reagan DCA. Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 Tennessee 1 old livery heading out to Denver after arrival from Los Angeles. Tennessee 1 Boeing 737-700 new livery heading out to Nashville after arrival from Tulsa. Then we have 737-700 heading out to Milwaukee after arrival from San Diego. And a Canyon Blue 737-700 heading out to Indianapolis after arrival from, let's go with Reno. Over to the Delta Concourse, here we have MD-90 heading out to Atlanta after arrival from Dallas. MD-88 heading out to Minneapolis, St. Paul after arrival from Baltimore. 737-800 heading out to, let's go with Los Angeles after arrival from Salt Lake City. A319 heading out to Detroit after arrival from Detroit. 757-200 heading out to Cancun. He'll taxi over to the International Terminal after arrival from Atlanta. A321 heading out to Minneapolis, St. Paul after arrival from New York, LaGuardia. Embraer 170 heading out to New York after arrival from JFK heading out to LaGuardia. And then there's the Dallas flight, Embraer 170. My beautiful CRJ 900 heading out to Boston after arrival from Seattle, and then CRJ 700 is going to head out to Seattle after arrival from Boston. So, very good stuff. Over here, let's get the rest of the taxiway so I don't forget, or this portion. American Airlines McDonnell MD-83 had arriving in from Dallas Fort Worth heading out to Tulsa. Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-900 100 years strong Boeing livery heading out to Seattle after arrival from Portland. American Airlines McDonnell MD-83 arriving in from New York, LaGuardia, going to head out to Los Angeles. And then I'm going to get the American terminal. American Airlines Boeing 787-9 heading out to Dallas Fort Worth today. Boeing 737-800 Chrome Heritage Retro heading out to let's go with New York, LaGuardia. Max 8 heading out to Miami after arrival from JFK. 2 757s. First one's heading out to Chicago after arrival from Philadelphia. Second one's heading out to Miami after arrival from Chicago. American Airlines 737-800 One World heading out to Ronald Reagan, DCA. Two new models, two new A321 by NG models, very nice. The first one in normal livery heading out to, let's go with Tampa, and then the second one's heading out to Dallas Fort Worth. American Airlines Service A320 pushing back for Charlotte, and then we have two Mad Dogs. First one heading out to Dallas after arrival from Tulsa. Second one heading out to, let's go with Las Vegas after arrival from San Francisco. Throw some awesome routes in there. I'm just going to start sitting these places so I hope you understand. American Airlines, two Embraer 140s. First one's heading out to Denver after arrival from Atlanta. Second one's heading out to Las Vegas after arrival from, we'll go with Pensacola for him. Or, I just said it for the Embraer 175. Jacksonville. CRJ 200 heading out to, have to get the list, I'm horrible in RJs. St. Louis after arrival from Kansas City. Embraer 175 heading out to Cleveland after arrival from Tampa. Embraer 145 heading out to San Diego after arrival from Orlando. CRJ 700 loading up for Destin after arrival from Milwaukee. Embraer 145 heading out to trying to improvise here on what all routes I have left. Oklahoma City after arrival from Lawton. CRJ 200 heading out to Waco after arrival from Tyler. And a CRJ 700 heading out to Las Vegas. Or, no, not Las Vegas, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of a realistic route for that. Colorado Springs after arrival from Norfolk. Lighting's pretty bad on this side, so let's get the taxiway and then I'll get the rest of the stuff. American Airlines Service A321neo arriving in from Phoenix and heading back out to Phoenix. Spirit Airbus A319 heading out to in digital delivery, arriving in from Fort Lauderdale, heading out to Los Angeles. American Eagle CRJ 200 taxiing out with service out to, let's go with, trying to think of a good route for some of these RJs. Man, there's so many of them. Wichita after arrival from Northwest Arkansas. Legion Airbus A320 heading out to Los Angeles after arrival from Las Vegas. American Airlines McDonnell MD-83. No, that's that's MD-83, I believe. Heading out to Dallas as well. Delta 717 heading out to Minneapolis after arrival from, let's throw in Orlando. JetBlue A320 stripes. The white color on this camera is horrible. Going to be heading out to New York after arrival from Fort Lauderdale. United Airbus A320 is going to be heading out to, coming in from Newark, heading out to Denver, and the Southwest 737-700. Taxiing out it's going to be heading over to take off for Las Vegas after out from Los Angeles. We have two more taxiing right here. Two 800s, or two 737s. We have a MAX 8 Southwest heading out to San Francisco after out from Portland. And then we have 737-800 Heart 1 heading out to Seattle after arrival from Chicago Midway. So let's get the gates over here. Or actually, let's end where this airport originally started. So let's get the internationals. But yeah, I'll talk more about why this airport's ending here in a few moments once I fix this gate and get the rest of the planes here. American Eagle number 175, loading up service out to don't have a Bogota, don't really have any great international routes. Number 145 is going to head out to I know it's not in the right gate, but we're just going to send it to Corpus Christi. Arrived from, can't think of any good routes in we could say like Montreal. I didn't think about Canada. I was thinking Mexico. American Airlines 737-800 heading out to Cancun. A321 is going to head out to, man, that color is so bad compared to the Neo. I guess Dallas. I'm out of routes today. American Airlines 737 or A321 Neo, man, horrible at this. Anyways, he's heading out to San Jose, or no, I'm sorry, wrong. Cabo, St. Luke's. That's what I was thinking. American Airlines over E319 LUS heading out to LUS. Where are you going, LUS? Man, I feel like Dallas updates back in the day. I got too many. That's one of the main reasons, and I'll talk about once we finish all of these. That's why I'm trying to finish them first. Heading out to Puerto Vallarta. 757 heading out to Cancun. 767 to Paris. 777-300 ER. Actually, let's go with Madrid. 777-300 ER heading out to London Heathrow for British Airways. We got an Aeromexico 737-800 heading out to Mexico City. CS-100, oh boy, I'm just going to say I have no clue on routes. Cancun, 737-900 ER heading out to Toronto. Airbus A320 heading out to Vancouver, I guess. 767-300 heading out to Paris. I had to throw a big boy in. Delta A350, I believe it's a 900. Loading up, heading out to, let's go with Amsterdam. I know it doesn't really make sense, but 777-300 for KLM's also going to Amsterdam. Iceland Air 757-200 heading out to Reykjavik. Volaris Airbus A320 Neo heading out to Guadalajara. Air Canada Express number 170 heading out to Mexico City. WestJet 737-700, new model and airline, heading out to Calgary. United 737-800 heading out to Cancun. I know, I'm horrible with this. So yeah, let's end where we started. Oh yeah, Tulsa expansion really coming along, by the way. JetBlue Airbus 83 or Embraer 190 heading out to DCA after I was from Boston, extra flight. JetBlue Airbus A321 heading out to, oh shoot, I did the wrong route, 320. JFK after I was from Long Beach. Spirit Airbus A320 heading out to Fort Lauderdale after I was from Tampa. A321 heading out to Minneapolis after I was from Los Angeles. 737-700 United old livery heading out to Newark. 737-800 new livery heading out to Houston. Airbus E319 heading out to, I love this model, by the way, it's super nice. Let's go with why am I losing train of thought? Houston. CRJ 550 getting ready to push back, service out to Chicago. Number 175 heading out to Washington Dulles. CRJ 550 coming in from Chicago O'Hare. Last Airbus E320 or 19 rather, heading out to San Diego. Boeing 737-900 heading out to New Orleans. A320 heading out to Washington Dulles as well. 737-800 heading out to Portland after I was from San Francisco. Dash 8 Q400 heading out to Boise after arrival from Reno, and the Alaska operated by Horizon number 175 came in from Oklahoma City. It's only right to send it to Tulsa. So I kind of rushed through that for an assortment of reasons I want to get into. You guys are probably wondering what's going on. In my opinion, I don't know about you guys, but in my opinion, this airport has got to the point where it's too big and too unorganized to where it's fun to make anymore. You know, there's not enough. I don't have enough context in this Pacific realm right now to where I think it's enjoyable and my best content to make for you guys. So what I'm going to do is the storyline airport updates are going to stay a series. However, this template or layout, whatever you want to call it, this whole airport is going to go. We're not. What we're going to do is we're going to start from scratch again. Probably, I don't know if we'll start with that terminal again or not. Probably like this white one or something. But what we'll do is we're gonna start again from scratch, back with like 3 or 4 airlines. And yeah, you guys will see more in cutscene what Walter ends up happening. But we're gonna follow Walter, and we're gonna start from scratch again. And this time I'm gonna try to lay it out better to where we have some set time frames and better progression, more orientation put into the updates, more effort, because I know last time I did upgrade to 2 updates a month, but not only did I end up getting busy, but the airport ended up starting growing so fast that's why I decided to discontinue the 2-month deal. And I feel like with I'm going to try to do Google Sheets and update it regularly for this airport to where it has all the airlines, all the routes and everything, so you guys can see that. I'll put on the screen every update. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do Google Sheets for the next one. And yeah, please leave in the comment section your ideas to make the airport more organized, and whatever you guys want to see out of it. It's the same concept. Walter's still going to be the airport CEO. However, we're just going to start from scratch, and it's going to be more organized, more fun. I'll come up with a template for set rules. We can't progress like add 10 planes every update. We're gonna make it fun. But yeah, if you guys want to see some of my older models mixed in with some new ones, I'm happy to do that. I feel like that would be pretty cool since they're never seen anymore. So there's a lot to come from the next storyline airport updates. There's not going to be a new series. It's just since you guys will see in the cutscene, you got pretty much what's going to happen is this airport never existed. So you guys will find out, but it will stay in the same series. The new storyline airport will be coming next update next month. So I hope you guys are excited. So please like the video, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you do not miss out on that. But yeah, the cutscene is going to be coming up here shortly. But yeah, long story short, for this airport, it got to be big and unorganized, and I feel like it's just not my best work. And we gotta have better set rules, templates, and all that. So please, in the comment sections or in the live chat on the premiere, let me know your thoughts on how to make this airport more organized, like Google Sheets. We'll still have the pools, but they'll be done differently. We're actually gonna have a set city. I know it was Memphis for this, but I never really made it like a proper announcement. The pilot episode for the next airport, which once again is still the same series, or maybe I could do in like seasons. So this is Storyline Airport Season 1, and then Season 2 is going to start next month. I feel like that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, this airport's been fun. It literally went from those 3 gates right there to probably around 50. And as you can tell, it just got to be too big and unorganized, like I said. So if we have set rules, templates, the next time may get this big. But yeah, Season 1, this is Season 1's final layout. It's pretty crazy how big it got. And yeah, Walter's still going to be the main character going forward. If any of you guys are interested in voice acting roles, because I know I had questions about that in this series, please comment or contact me via Discord. Please go join that Discord link in the description, along with some other stuff. I'll talk about the merchandise in the later video, because this isn't really the best video or time to talk about that right now. I know I'm rambling at this point, but I'm giving you guys a full explanation because you guys deserve it. So Storyline Airport Season 1, this is the final layout. I think it was pretty awesome. Season 2 is going to be great. And once again, this is pretty much just like a TV show. We're going to have different seasons and things going on. Now, the airport updates for the real airports, those are going to stay the same. Those will all be in a playlist and stuff like that. But Storyline Airports Season number 2 will launch next month. So hopefully you guys are excited for that. Please share with your friends, and let's keep growing this thing. We're live streaming a lot, and I know because of something I cannot say if I don't want this video to get suppressed. A lot of you guys are stuck at home and stuff, so keep watching videos. I'm literally making stuff almost every day now, so highly recommend you support the channel. Just like the video, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications, and lots coming, guys. Season 2 will be better, and it will be more organized, but farewell to Season 1. Awesome layout. I really enjoyed it. Friday will be Dallas update, but yeah, I know for sure there's one video I want to film. I'm going to try to have it out Thursday, but I have to get Dallas recorded before I kind of need tables to do that. So Tuesday, if I can get it done, will be that Atlanta tour video. Wednesday, probably going to live stream. I don't know when I'm going to live stream. I got to get to Tulsa so I can see all these planes grounded, or American Heavies and Maxes. I'll get a video on that. So a lot of stuff coming, so you don't want to miss it. So like I said, subscribe and turn on your post notifications. I'm done adding annotations because in the editor, I mean, I already did it probably 3 times at this point. So no more of that. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stay for the cutscene so you know what's going on. And farewell to Season 1. Season 2 will be better. I'll do organized. And please let me know in the comments your ideas to make it better. So yeah, a lot more content coming. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the Season 2 and in all the videos in between. Redriveraviation is signing off. Huh? What? My gosh. I ran a whole airport. Man, that was by far the worst nightmare I've ever had. But you know, that really gives me some inspiration to go make an airport. Man, at last, I can finally do this. I'm so excited. I think it's time to get into the real world.